in the realm of infectious diseases, a pandemic is the worst case scenario. Our society's transition from hunter-gatherer society to agrarian society made epidemics possible. Human history has been much affected by infectious diseases since the dawn of history. Throughout our experience of battling pandemics, the brilliant minds of mankind has developed our own weaponaries against pathogens. In 1796, the British doctor Edward Jenner demonstrated that an infection with relatively mild cowpox virus conferred immunity against the deadly smallpox virus and led to the invention of the first vaccine. In 1854, British physician John Snow conducted the first systematic investigation into an outbreak and established the foundation for modern epidemiology. As our understandings on pandemics and communicable diseases accumulate, knowledge outside the realm of biology and traditional epidemiology started to join the effort of battling infectious diseases. One of the most formidable tools that we have against communicable pathogens is compartmental models in mathematical epidemiology. From 1927 to 1933, a group of mathematicians and scientists developed the Kerr-Mach-Makendrick theory. The theory raised the hypothesis that the prediction of the number and distribution of cases of an infectious disease as it is transmitted through a population over time is possible mathematically. The Kerr-Mach-Makendrick theory gave birth to the SIR model, which is the foundation of the study of infectious disease modeling today. My honors in math project is focused on utilizing the Kerr-Mach-Makendrick theory and the SIR model to predict an outbreak at COVID. The SIR model divides the population into susceptibles, the people who are healthy and can be passed on with the disease. Infected, the person who are infected and have the ability to pass on the disease. And removed, the people who are either deceased or recovered, and as thus acquired perfect immunity towards the disease. The model then uses a system of ordinary differential equations to simulate the dynamics between these compartments. My major effort has been focused on developing the SIR model to the extent that it can accurately predict what an outbreak of COVID-19 in our student body would look like. So far, 2 models are ready for application. I named the first one a heterogeneous competing hazard model. This model divides the infected population into CMA infectants and CGA infectants, who supposedly spread the disease at different rates due to different contact habits. The second one is called the progressive competing hazard model. This model accounts for one of the most important features of COVID, an incubation period. Students in the incubation period can still spread the disease, but at a lower transmission rate. The model also accounts for the possibility that some students with stronger immune systems might be completely asymptomatic when infected, although they can still pass on the disease to other people. Both models will be able to give off a graph that can give us predictive information of the outbreak. The graph can be really helpful. It can tell us what the maximum infected population will be and on which day after the outbreak it will come, which helps us prepare the medical capacities specifically for that day. The model also informs us on how to flatten the curve by using intervention and protection protocols, such as mask mandates, social distancing mandates, and the CMA tactical pause that we had a couple weeks ago. Now, the model has reached a point where your help is needed. A number named the contact number needs to be fitted to COVID, and this number is basically the number of contacts made per person in a designated population. Your help is crucial for determining this number for the COVID student body. In order to contribute to the parameter fitting process, you will use the sheet that your wellness instructor has given you. You will pick a school day and record your number of contacts in that day. On this sheet, you will find time periods of the time from wake up to bedtime in that day, organized chronologically with assigned sections on the side. You will be recording the number of contacts made in each time period. In order to qualify as a contact, the minimum requirement is that first, the person come into the 6 feet social distance circle, and second, have a conversation with you. It does not matter how long the conversation is. As long as one of you spoke to each other, it will qualify as a contact along with the fact that you intruded your social distance circle. After finishing the day, you will fill out a Microsoft form questionnaire whose link you will receive from your wellness instructor based on the contact numbers you filled out on the sheet. This will be a class assignment assigned by your wellness instructor, but it will not be counted against your grades. It is also important to remember that the information you fill in cannot be traced back to individuals, so don't worry about the items filled in being a violation to COVID rules. Just be completely honest, and I promise that you will never get in trouble for anything you fill in. Just make sure that the information you fill in are as close to reality as possible, or the information given off by the model will be pointless. Your help in this honors project is greatly appreciated. Remember, only with your help can we complete the application of this model at Culver, which can not only tell us what the future of the pandemic at our school might look like, but can also help us change that future.